Good morning, guys. Today's video, I want to show you guys how we could use ChatGPT to simplify our trading. Essentially, the idea is to make the AI a trading companion, and it could be ChatGPT, it could be DeepSeek. But for this video, I think we are going to be using DeepSeek alone. DeepSeek is what we use because DeepSeek can analyze the chart compared to um, ChatGPT. ChatGPT does cannot analyze the chart. It can only take in information and be a companion. But chat GPT, DeepSeek can be a companion. It can replicate your strategy and apply it. And that's what we're trying to do, or we are going to do here. So my strategy is simple. I'm not going to put so much details on it. I'll do that in a subsequent video. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you how I've given information to the AI, and the AI has, what they call it, giving me like what it has given me a course of action, and it has analyzed the market based on my strategy. So the idea is to break down your strategy into key steps and teach the AI to think and reason like you. So once that is done, you give the AI a screenshot of the current chart and tell it to analyze, which is pretty much simple. So that's what I did here. I got a couple of yeah, like this is the current chart. I did a screenshot. This is where gold is at this point. It was at 8 p 8:34 a.m. and that's Central African time. So this was the initial analysis that was done by DeepSeek, even though it missed one of the numbers. I was so comfortable with that. I went back. He gave me a trade idea. This is what he gave me. I normally don't confirm my trades with bullish divergence, RSI or MACD. I do not use those. I use the basic trend reversal or continuation patterns, which you have your double tops, triple tops, double bottoms, and triple the bottoms. Basic reversal patterns. You have bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, your hammer, shooting star, and all that. So all that said, I fed in the gold chart because I trade gold on different time frames, and you can see this is the 1 day chart. uh this is also the 4 hour chart, and you have the 1 hour chart. So there are four different time frames, right? So while I did this, I instructed my uh, AI companion, that's DeepSeek, to compare the different time frames of the pair I was trading and give me a better analysis. And this is what happened, right? As you can see, all the images were compiled, looking at the first one, the first file, looking at the second one, looking at the third one, and looking at the fourth one. So what this AI has done, it has combined four different time frames with a clear instruction and criteria of how I trade, right? So I normally trade using the higher time frames. I find key levels on the what they call it, on the higher time frames, that's daily or weekly. Then I come down to the lower time frame, which will be the 4 to 1 hour, and look for point of interest. It's at these points of interest that I look for setups according to my trading plan, which is I do not take trade setups that the risk to reward is lower than 1 to 5, because there's no benefit. If I lose $100, the potential of making $500 on $100 risk makes the risk worth it. So that's why that's the most important criteria I use, 1 is to 5. All right. So this is what the AI came up with. This was his observation, updated the market structure and key levels, and you can see all this information here. You can go to your chart and plot this, then actually understand this. Then after the first phase, identifying key levels, I look for the institutional candle, and I identify the range of the candle, the institutional candle, because that's where the banks enter and there's manipulation, and that's where we want to make profit because that's where people stops are taking. And you can see here from what the AI has given me. So we're going to look at this trade and see how it plays out. We're not going to take the trade immediately. We're going to wait for our confluences to align. We watch for small candles near 255 and 2755 and 2760 for looking for potential accumulation. Then we wait. We're still holding. We're waiting for 9 to 11 a.m., which probably will be the turtle soup. That's where liquidity is going to be taken out. So as a day trader, we're going to have to exercise a little patience and discipline and wait for the market to play out in our plan. So this is what it is. Then the final trade idea, what the AI is suggesting is that we are going for a potential bearish trade, and this is what I want to show you all guys. This the final output from my AI companion assistant, or whatever you guys want to call it. It's actually DeepSeek, the DeepSeek I use. So now we're looking for a trade. Entry is going to be 2765. And amazingly, I did an analysis earlier in the week, which played out exactly like this. I manually used my trade plan, and this is what happened. This entry was probably around 2765, even though it went close to 2769 and sold from there. So we should be looking for another sell, even though today is Thursday, uh, and we're looking at the end of the month. So the preferred setup will be on a sell for gold at 2765. So let's look at our order. Let's put some in there. Let's do short. Sorry, 2765, 2765. Yeah. Then our companion says this is where our stop loss should be, right? Let's assume it's correct, right? 2772. Wow, that's a lot, man. And if you go by five, you should have 35. So this is what the trade idea, is claiming to do. 275. And finally, there's a trading rule I have, which is I it is better and safer to enter trades where or close to your stop loss, because price tends to come to where your stop loss is and take out your stops before moving in the right direction. So I'm not going to take this trade yet. I'm going to wait for liquidity to be taken out, but I'm going to place the short order position on the chart just to see how it goes. All right. So if I'm going to put my what they call it close to my stop, this is where I'm going to put it. I'll put it at 277, 2771. All right, let's go for 50 pips. And we're going for risk reward of 5. That will be 2 5, right? So let's go for 4,000. So from the analysis, this is a demand zone, right? So expect price to come and tap this demand zone, right? And to sell off from there. Even though there are highs here, highs here, highs here. So this rally, you expect it to come and hit this demand zone and sell off from there. If we come down to the 15-minute time frame, we're going to be looking for confirmations, bearish confirmations. So if this is our trade, right, this is where we intend to trade. So for today, we are going to take any trade, right? This is going to be our trade. I'm sure some of you are like, man, is it possible to get a 1:8 risk to reward ratio? But let's see, man. That's why it's risk to reward, risk over reward. This is going to be another good target. Here is one target. Here is another target. But I expect price to to hit all this, to come and smash all these targets, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to wait and see what happens here. All right. So that'll be all for now. I'll keep you guys posted and let's see what happens, man. Thank you guys for watching. I'll try and do better analysis next time and a better video.